once-in-a-lifetime thing, and I'm glad we did it.
Morning.
Have a wonderful time, honey. Oh.
Whoa, Joe.
You guys got more hat pins than I got.
Welcome over.
Thanks.
We thank you, Lord, for all those who have served our nation to protect and defend our freedom. We thank you today for each veteran on board this flight.
We have 2 planes going today, and our Guardians come from 15 states. We have 171 veterans going out to Washington, D.C. 6 from World War II, 44 Korean, and 122 Vietnam. Sit back and enjoy the ride. Thank you.
My whole family, my mother and my father, are all in the service. My dad served in World War II, and I served in Vietnam. Me, I got drafted and I re-enlisted for a time so I could get better schooling. Kentucky and Tennessee is where I took my training. Fort Belvoir, Fort Eustis. I was trained as an electrician to work on helicopters and wiring. Getting mortared in the middle of the night and rocketed is not a nice experience. We all ran for bunkers and all that, and we had to get our rifles and everything in case they decided to come. And then we were on like a French base, so they had French floating mines, and later they had minesweepers come in to kind of figure out where the mines were. You never know when you're going to blow up in a mine.
Vietnam hippies coming home. Thanks for your service. Thanks for helping.
There were so many people that said thank you for your service, and that it was a wonderful welcome compared to the one I got when I first came back from Vietnam. The worst thing was coming back and people didn't like us because you were in the Army Greens and it had your Vietnam stuff on from being there, and you were not treated very nice. Baby killer, we hate you. I went to one restaurant, everybody around me got served. They wouldn't serve me. They finally told me to get out.
Memorial honors the great emancipator and 16th President of the United States, Abraham Lincoln. There are 16 Doric columns surrounding the memorial, which represent the 36 states in the Union at the time of Lincoln's death.
rescue in the bunk might have got transferred somewhere or somebody else, and every time you make a friend and they get shot or killed, it disturbs you a lot. I had one guy come back here, and he was down south, and he worked for a while, and he kind of wrote letters back and forth and called, but he got so depressed in the way they treated him, he killed himself. Well, we just went through the memorial. Certain things move you and you're proud. And you're proud of your country and what it stands for.
There's a black granite wall behind them. In it are etchings of actual soldiers and pictures from the Korean War. And the reflection from the wall gives these soldiers to appear 38 in number, representing the 38th parallel. Memorial was dedicated in May of 2004. The memorial has 56 white pillars arranged in two semicircles surrounding a central plaza, each representing the 48 states that were part of the U.S. during World War II.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? I am Sergeant Kevin of the 3rd Infantry Regiment, United States Army. Guard of honor, Tomb of the Unknown Soldier. The ceremony that you are about to witness is the changing of the guard. In keeping with the dignity of this ceremony, it is requested that everyone remain silent and standing. Forward! Move! Guard! Halt!
When we came back, you were not liked for the simple reason you went. You should have went to Canada. You should have ran out on our country. I don't feel that that was the right thing to do.
So we have our very own Sergeant Stripes. Mail call, mail call, mail call.
It's one for my wife. Dan and I went on a wonderful honor flight. We shared so many things together and enjoyed so many things together. Anything from photography to the police escort to lunches to all the wonderful memorials that Dan and I saw. The biggest one was Arlington for me, with all the grave sites and everything going on, and the honor guard, and the way they clicked their heels, and everybody was in silence and everything while it was going on.